Welcome back, gamers, to the next part of the Downtime Demon series. So when last we left our heroes with an asterisk, they were careening towards something on a vessel, the Infinite Dreams, piloted by Captain Harris, which was set upon by many ethereal and mysterious forces, to include giant kraken tentacles that threatened to crush the integrity of the vessel as it moved through the haunted area of the sea near the port of Scythia. Now, after all mysteriously falling unconscious and waking up, you find yourselves on the shore of some mist-covered island. It seems, with the shipwreck behind you and the mist swirling in front of you, that the only survivors of the incident are yourselves and Captain Steve Harris.
Cassie's gonna sit up and sort of look around, whew, that was a close one.
What happened, guys? I don't remember anything.
Well, looks like the ship didn't make it.
Yeah, and you can see Captain Harris. He's staring at his vessel. That it's split between rocks, and he's on his knees in the sand, just staring dumbly at it, seeing his his life and his livelihood just gone.
So it does look like he's going to be a big baby about it.
He's being a huge baby about, it's just a ship, who cares?
Poor guy.
Grow up.
Well, I guess that's probably what happened to those other ships that didn't make it back.
If they even made it this far, yeah.
Who would have thought? Not this guy. Alright, well, I don't know. Radius, do we think that the wizard dude is here, or should we swim somewhere? Do we need to, maybe put the ship back together? Thoughts?
Moradius has a strong inclination that you're getting very close now.
I feel that we're getting close now.
Oh.
That's why I brought us here.
Everything has gone according to my machinations.
This is on purpose? Doesn't seem like a really nice thing to do to the captain.
Yeah, not coddling the captain at all, I say, of course.
Captain Harris is so despondent, he can hear what you're saying, and he could probably, repeat it back to you, but he's not really processing it.
I'm going to snap my fingers in his ears a few times.
He seems to come out of his haze a little bit as you do that, and he kind of looks at you and he says, "What have you done? Why has this happened?"
I didn't do anything.
Moradius did this all.
He kind of grabs you by your collar, and he's like, "You're the reason I'm here. You're the reason my ship has crashed."
I point to Moradius.
Cassian also does.
Passing the buck immediately.
I levitate.
Yeah.
And he's jumping and trying to catch your ankle. He's like, "Hey, get back here!"
I stay just out of reach.
And then Captain Steve Harris just kind of runs into the water towards his vessel. He's doing the high knees, trying to run through water. It's tough.
He'll be back.
Cassian just watches. He just watches him.
He'll be back.
I don't think he will.
I don't think he can go anywhere.
He's looking for survivors in the wreck. Okay, guys.
Also, if he doesn't, who gives a shit?
Wow.
I mean, we need to get back, right?
Well,
won't be a problem for me.
and I can levitate.
You can only go up and down, my dude.
He'll just levitate into the stratosphere and use not rotate with the planet, and eventually land will be under him.
What we've learned, though, is this is all just a question of... It's just a frame of reference problem.
Right,
yeah,
I just need to change my reference.
Well,
and
also
redefine what up means.
Right.
If Moradius levitates and then just continuously shoots Eldritch Blast, to the southeast, he'll go northwest back to port.
And you could calculate how much momentum that would provide, because it uses repelling blast, which can apparently push literally anything 10 feet away. So that must be a lot of mass in there.
And then we can just tie a rope and fly with him.
This is like a very old school D&D solution to this problem set.
Where's my 10-foot pole?
Exactly. But while you consider this method of escaping this island that you've made all this effort to get to, you hear the booming voice once more. It seems closer now, and it says, "Final warning. Leave now.
Hey, Meridius, what if you use your booming voice and try and talk back?
Yeah, I don't think that voice heard me last time when I answered.
He clears his throat and then says, "Now."
There's silence for a moment.
Very
And then
intimidating.
on the top of a small cliff to your right, as you look further inland, you see out of the mist emerging a spooky spectral dragon that immediately breathes flame upon you. Spooky spectral flame. Everyone go ahead and roll initiative. And the dragon is first. And like I said, it breathes fire upon you from atop this cliff. I'm gonna need everyone to make a dexterity saving throw.
This is what Blaze was born for.
I'm sure. Captain Harris is gonna fail it instantly. Okay, looks like everybody succeeds.
Hell yeah.
Yes, everybody succeeds except Steve Harris.
Ooh.
But you're still gonna take half of this damage.
Oh no.
So that's 22 fire damage. That's the halved amount. Steve Harris dies. Instantly deleted by this flame.
Captain Harris, no!
And the remnants of his vessel catch on fire. Infinite
Back to
dreams
plan
have now
B.
been denied. Alright, Meridius is up.
Okay, so what am I looking at? You said the dragon itself is spectral. Like, can I see through it?
It is somewhat opaque, maybe like 30% opaque.
But before I make a move, based on my knowledge of magic, do I think that this dragon is fully in our plane? Like, do I think that if I shoot something at it, it'll even connect?
Well, it looks much like the sirens and the Kraken did, so. And you were able to affect them.
Okay. Yeah, in that case, I'm gonna go a little crazy here.
Uh-huh.
Get it with a double Eldritch Blast.
Okay. This is original. This will both hit. Oh yeah, that's some big damage. Yeah, and these things, it does go straight through this thing, but it's clear that it has some sort of disruptive effect. However, you do find it doesn't get pushed back. Which is something you have come to expect from your repelling blasts.
It gets pushed forward.
Yeah, it's sucked in. No, it does not seem to move at all when you hit it, but it is clear that you have disrupted its presence. Cassian is up.
Gonna go into a rage. Step
Okay.
1. How high is this cliff?
Cliff's about, it's not super high, 10, 15 feet.
Okay, so I'm going to try to come around sort of the side of it and kind of avoid being directly underneath him, and then try to climb up and come around the back.
Okay, if you use your action to, climb and dash and stuff, you'll be able to get up close to it, though not all the way up in melee range.
Perfect. That's what I want to do for this turn.
Yeah, so you scramble up the somewhat sheer cliff face, but yeah, luckily it's not that tall. Blaze is up.
Blaze is going to move underneath the dragon, immediately adjacent to the cliff.
Okay, so you're
so kind of like-
pressing yourself against the wall, sort of.
Yes, and while Blaze does that, I'm going to cast Levitate on self.
Okay, using your boots of levitation.
That is exactly what I plan on doing.
All right.
Do I have to roll for that?
No, that's just your action. So
Okay.
you're now levitating.
Yeah. But at this second, I guess I do levitate now.
So you can rise up 20 feet.
Yeah.
Pretty much in any direction you want.
Yeah, just it's a frame of reference problem. You start sinking into the sand.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I levitate then.
Okay. So are you on level now with the dragon?
Unfortunately, yeah.
Okay. All right, there you are, suspended in air over the cliff. Okay. Captain Harris, dead. Spirit Dragon is up. It turns towards the demon, the floating demon that sits right in front of it. Goes for a bite and 2 claw attacks. 2 of those will hit for a total of so the first one's a critical hit. Oh no, sorry, it's not. 20 piercing damage from its bite and 12 slashing damage from its claw. So this thing roars, and it seems oddly high-pitched as it lays into you. All right, next up is Meridius.
Yeah, so I was already levitating, but I changed my frame of reference to
To Steve Harris.
the challenge,
Okay.
and I rise to that.
Bold.
I'm gonna hit it with some Eldritch Blasts.
Okay. Those will both hit, and one's a crit. Okay, so that's... Okay, got it.
How does he die?
Not dead yet. Yeah, these bolts are, you're hitting it hard, you're hitting it in its wing, hitting it in its chest, and it seems like these holes that you're producing, they're not quite filling all the way. It's not becoming whole afterwards, and that's how you know that you're doing damage. It screams again. Casting is up. You lose your rage because you didn't take damage or deal damage last turn.
Oh, damn it. Alright, well, I'm gonna do it again.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna rush at it and try to hit it with my battle axe.
Okay. And you'll have advantage now because you're flanking.
Oh, okay.
Which is good because that was a natural one.
Yeah.
Okay, well, you critted both times.
Nice.
So
Okay.
2 critical hits.
Awesome. Okay, so then...
Okay, no, I got it. That's enough. So you have killed it.
Yes!
So, as you run up and slice at this thing, your first axe hit, it seems like it slows down a little bit as it goes through. You pull back, and then you slice clean through this thing, and it seems like this separation makes it, like totally disappear and fade into the mist. As that happens, the mist does seem to recede a little bit. Like damaging this thing has like lowered the total level of mist in the area or something like that. And it's gone.
Quick, find another one. Should be easy for me. I have Devil's Sight.
Yeah, sure.
It doesn't work on mist, right?
Yes, it does.
It works. It doesn't.
It does, Moradius declares. I can see fine.
Let's see. I can start closing some of these tabs now, which is nice. Okay, so as the mist seems to fade a little bit, Moradius, from your point of view, who being slightly elevated, rising to the challenge from before.
Mm-hmm. Now I've changed it to the occasion.
Oh, I see. You can see further inland, and it's hard to tell exactly how big this island is, but further inland, you can see the hilt of a sword sticking out of the ground, which you realize this sword must be massive, if you're able to see it from this distance. But that's what you can see above the mist that pools.
Narsil?
It's like Narsil in as much as it is a sword, but beyond that, it doesn't share that many similarities.
Seeing this, he lowers himself back to the ground and says, "That's not Narsil."
You could say that about a great number of things.
Which is something that's really handy about that particular statement.
Yeah.
It's so
it applies
often true.
In all situations except one.
Blaze is gonna short rest and take a healing potion.
Yeah.
I'm gonna kill Blaze by the end of the session.
Yeah, I can tell.
I saw the hilt of a large sword farther inland.
Cassian's gonna sit down and join Blaze in a quick rest.
Using every possible method of healing himself. Push of healing, second wind, short rest. Okay, you're all healed up, presumably.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do you want to do? You can see as the mist fades, the cliffs, are parted, and there seems to be a wet, sandy path that leads further into the island.
I'm gonna take that up. Although I'm gonna finish levitating down on top of this cliff and then walk up the edge of the cliff where this sandy path goes. Yeah.
Shortly after the map cuts off here, you see that the cliff ends as well, or this section of it ends, and it's just a path that looks like it's going to be really difficult to walk on unless you just take the sandy path. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
I levitate.
Blaze hops down. And then I'm going to tie a rope to Moradius. And I'm going to kind of tug him along. But since he's levitating, it's
he's your portable lighthouse.
Yeah, right?
This is basically, it's a periscope. Yeah.
Yeah, it's no, effort to tug him because he's levitating and we'll get a good view.
It's just like having a balloon.
I'll direct you because I can see through the mist.
It is, it's exactly like having a balloon.
Awesome.
That's a plan.
Okay. Yeah, so you make your way inland. As you make your way further into the island towards its center, you find your movement canalized by a series of maze-like cliffs. Only the sight of the massive sword's hilt sticking out of the land keeps you pointed in the right direction. After a few minutes, you find yourselves in a valley system that seems to be leading right to your destination. Strange, massive stone faces protrude from the cliff faces, their glowing eyes bathing the area in a sickly purple light. On the ground in the valley, you can see the bodies of many adventurers who came before you, all dead, but some seeming to sport some juicy loot.
Sounds just like Mount Rushmore.
Cassian's gonna run after and grab that loot.
Okay, 1 second. Let me throw y'all in this scene here.
Ooh.
I didn't actually put any bodies here, but here, let me do that now. Let's see. Here's one. It's not actually Captain Harris. It's just somebody.
Captain Harris, you're alive.
No.
No, it's dead. He's dead.
Yeah.
He just moved. That's weird.
It's a different guy. But anyway, yeah. So there's some bodies strewn about the place. Actually, there's way more. Here's one.
Oh shit! It's Captain Harris.
It's not Captain Harris. Okay.
Cassie's
so
gonna
you say you're
rush forward.
sprinting in.
Yeah, he's gonna just rush in. He's not gonna look for anything. Just loot.
Okay, yeah, so you run over to one of these bodies that is kind of like pressed up against the cliff. As you do that, go ahead and give me your choice, dexterity or constitution save.
Constitution.
Okay, so the only person who needs to make the save is someone who's running in, which in this case is Cassian. You succeed, but you have to choose a spot. You're dodging something. So where are you moving to?
I'm gonna sort of dodge towards the wall.
Okay, so you're like kind of clambering up the walls as it happens. All right, and this bolt of energy like shoots out from this face that's carved into the opposite side of the cliff. It shoots out at the ground where you were just standing at with lightning speed and a loud boom. You seem to have gotten out of the way just in time. And the eyes go dark for a moment, but then the glowing slowly starts to build back up again.
I'm gonna grab the body and drag it out of the way of the eyes, and then search for it.
Yeah, you're able to do so. Okay, on this one, you find a ring of protection.
Sweet. Can I wear 2 of them?
I don't see why not.
Blade's just gonna run to the next body.
Okay, so you're gonna have to make 2 saves to do that.
Yeah.
They both succeed. So you decide you're not dodging, you're just gonna tank these. And you do, and these bolts hit you, and it smarts, but it doesn't quite injure you, and you just tank it, and move on to this body. That's much like the other one, seems like it's kind of nestled against a wall.
Mm-hmm.
What do you want to do once you get there? You only have seconds to decide.
Search it.
Search it? Okay. I mean, you're patting it down. You don't, nothing obvious on this one.
I'm done.
Okay, give me another saving throw. All right, you succeed. Another one hits you from behind, and you tough it out. What's happening? What's everyone up to now?
So I'm going to try to rush past Blaze and go to the next body.
Okay, you're pretty quick. So you can get like here, and because he has triggered those traps so recently, they're not ready to shoot again.
Awesome.
Okay, and then you see 2 bodies. One is across the way in this, like maybe 30 feet away on the other side of the valley floor, and the other one looks like it's here at the base of a switchback that leads up the side of the cliff.
And then the guy who's across from me is right underneath the eyes, right?
He's underneath a set of eyes, but based on what you've seen so far, it looks like these things are designed to shoot more across than right beneath them.
Perfect. I'm going to go over to the guy who's right underneath and try to stay sort of on the other side of the eyes, kind of to the north, and go search that guy.
Yeah, unfortunately for you, there's 2 other ones across the canyon that seem to be able to hit this, so go ahead and give me 2 saves.
Whoopsies.
Okay, both succeed. So much like what's his name, Blaze, he's you're able to just tank these and just deal with it as you search this body. On this one, you find a big hammer It seems really cool.
Yes.
Tough to say anything more at this point unless you want to take the time to really wrestle with it.
Yes.
Probably.
I'm gonna grab it, and then I'm going to try to scoot somewhere that I think looks like it's not necessarily directly in front of one of the eyes, and then I'm gonna go check it out.
Okay, where do you think that place is?
I'm gonna move farther into the canyon, closer to that other body that's to the south of me, and sort of right underneath.
We'll pause that for a second. What is Blaze doing?
Blaze is turning around to Meridius and saying, "Let's go."
Okay, while you do that, you're still in the line of fire of... actually, I saw this other one, 2 of these things, so I'm gonna need 2 more saving throws.
And then Blaze is going to get out of there, realizing that he can't take too many of these to his butt.
Yeah, first I need the 2 saves. Okay, success, okay. And then where are you heading?
I'm going to go south to this other body that's going up this pathway, I guess.
So you're running towards the switchback area.
Yeah, yep. And I'm going to search the body.
Okay. All right.
Since all these bodies have good stuff.
Yeah. It doesn't seem like anything is aimed at where this one is, so you've got some time.
Thank goodness.
Doesn't seem like it has anything on it, though.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, and now we're back to Cassian. And then, well, does Meridius want to do anything with that information that he got?
No, I mean, Meridius is observing what they're doing, but he's not really that interested in the loot.
What?
And so he's going to be trying to stay out of harm's way more than anything else.
Okay.
I think I'll like slowly follow behind with my shield up.
Okay. Yeah, and the when something does go for that shield, it seems like it's completely ineffective against as long as you're pointing the shield at it. It doesn't seem like it's a problem.
So in that case,
Okay.
yeah, I'll follow behind, because I figure I'll wait until my companions die, and I'll take everything they collect for me.
That's smart. Yeah, I'm sure Dima will love that. Okay, so Cassian is sprinting further in, which I'm gonna need 3 saves from you on that one.
Okay.
2 of those fail, so you are going to take 9 lightning damage, and another 9 lightning damage. Which for you, I think you're resistant to lightning damage, so
Yes.
that's a total of 8 lightning damage.
Sweet.
Or that's a total of 8 damage that you will take.
Yep. Yeah.
So yeah, these like, you tank one, you're like, oh, that's fine, and then you don't realize that there are 2 more coming, and they just zap you so hard, and you're breathless after this attack because it's smart, it's pretty bad.
I yelp. But
Okay.
then I keep going because I want to see that this other body has.
Okay, so how long are you taking to investigate it?
Not very long. Basically, pat it down, check for a ring, necklace, anything, cool weapons, pretty fast.
You don't see anything on his person.
Okay. Okay, and then I'm gonna rush across the canyon and to the body that is on the switchback.
Okay, the same one that Blaze is sitting, or Blaze is next to.
Yeah.
Okay. While you're running across, that actually triggers 2 more of the traps, but you were ready for it this time, and you take no damage.
Boom.
Okay, who's next?
Blaze is going to run up the switchback that takes him up the cliff.
Okay. Yeah, luckily, given that you've at least temporarily discharged most of the traps on the northern end of this canyon, nothing triggers at that moment.
Yeah, and if he has more movement, we'll go up and continue south.
Okay. Yeah, and you're able to find another body. This one, it's you can see a big ring on his finger. It looks very magical in nature. When you relieve him of it, it's a ring of evasion.
Yeah, spit on that finger and slip it off.
Yep, ring of evasion.
Awesome.
Alright, Cass is gonna bolt after Blaze, and not to be outdone, and try to go after the next body.
Okay, where?
Sweet, sweet loot.
Where is this next body that you're trying to find?
Let's see. So we come up and around the switchback, right? And then there's... Doesn't look like there's anything in that lower switchback, so I'm gonna run up.
Okay, so you're gonna continue moving south along this valley.
Yep, yeah.
Okay, you're not seeing any bodies, but you do sense that the most of the traps that you guys have not been triggering now are pretty much reset at this point.
I'm not afraid. I'm gonna keep going.
Okay. Yep. You keep running along. Don't see any bodies.
No. Man, there's any more loot, guys.
I turn around and see Meridius levitating, 20 feet in the air, and I follow behind Cassian.
Okay. Yep. You also find nothing of interest as this happens.
Yeah.
Is there anything else at the edge of this switchback, or like
nothing that you can see? It just seems to lead back down into the valley, sort of near the area that you reached before.
Okay, and then if you go back down the valley, there's more to keep going south?
Yeah, and you can see the lights sort of, like, fall off. It doesn't seem like there are any more of this kind of trap further in.
Great. I'm going to keep going south, into the valley.
I'm going to levitate and then, like, kind of kick off the rock face behind me south, so I can just shoot over this cliff and avoid anything that's down there, since I have like 10 or 15 bolts in me.
Okay, yeah, and you're pretty quickly clear of the of these traps doing that, and then Moradius is slowly floating through the same area and is able to successfully beat back all of the lightning bolts that emerge from this from the traps, and you make it all to the south side of the of this tricky, trappy canyon.
Valley of the Traps.
And at this point, what's your name? Cassian, that hammer you found, you feel it like, almost like communicating with you, yearning even.
Ooh. What does it say?
It doesn't say anything yet, but you can go ahead and add the Unstoppable Hammer to your
oh god,
whoa.
What a great name.
Inventory. Yeah, it's pretty great. And I'll tell you what, I'm really like kind of relishing giving you this because it's a maul. It's a two-handed weapon. If you had kept the bracers of defense, that would have been really good for these, because you can't use this and your +1 shield at the same time. If only,
Oh well.
Seller's remorse.
That's right. Coulda, woulda, shoulda.
Mm-hmm. But the hammer here, you'll find that in order to attune it, you have to, it's a weapon, maul, rare, requires attunement, by kissing it every morning and telling it that it is the only weapon for you.
Aw, Cassian loves that. And absolutely, like, immediately gives it a kiss and attunes it.
Yeah, you hear it in your mind, it giggles a little, and that's the last you ever hear out of it.
It's fine. Cassian giggles with it.
Okay, great. All right, we've made it out of the valley, and then into what smells to you like a final boss arena. So, as you emerge from the valley, again, the mist is still swirling, but the sword, while massive, seems like it's getting closer and closer. After what feels like literal eternities traversing the island, you are finally getting close to the massive sword. The ground shakes as you enter a forested area. Go home, you hear the voice plead once again.
Seriously, we're not gonna do that.
We're taking you with us.
So you all end up in this forested area, and you see across this cracked forested area with mist swirling all around, you can just make out the form of a massive vine-covered spectral unicorn that rears up, neighs, and charges right at you. Everyone go ahead and roll initiative. Blaze.
Blaze ignites his flaming sword.
Okay.
And then moves not directly towards, more northeast, kind of out of the way of this charging unicorn.
Yeah, so the unicorn
closer.
is charging at you guys. There's some stones, maybe 10 feet across between you and it, but the ground is pretty level and mostly just covered in grass, except for the trees that ring the central area of this arena that you've stumbled into. So you're saying you're moving closer to the ring of trees?
Yeah, okay. That's what I'm thinking.
Great. On initiative count 20, as this thing charges towards you, it neighs, and another spectral unicorn, just a regular spectral unicorn, appears in the grassy area to your right as you face the unicorn. Oh my god. All right, Meridius is up.
I will. Let's see. I will move. I can't tell if my shot is blocked to the big unicorn.
I'll say it has half cover.
Well, I'm a spell sniper, so I don't give a shit.
Great.
And I'll go ahead and blast it twice.
All right. Miss. Hit. Yeah, and this thing, it seems like spectral, but it seems like it's the most solid yet of all of the things you've encountered, with the exception perhaps of the Kraken. So this thing does get a chunk taken out of it, and you find that your repelling blast does work on it, although it's only maybe half as effective as you expect, which is about 5 feet. Okay, anything else?
I will, I'll start moving around a little bit. I'm gonna head north into the trees.
Okay, you're escaping into the tree line. Yeah.
I'm moving tactically.
You're retreating pitifully into the tree line. Yeah, got it. Cassian is up.
Cassian is gonna charge straight at the unicorn, the big one, and get as close as possible to that guy.
Okay, you've made it a little more than halfway to this thing as it charges towards you. What are you doing?
I am gonna just shout it and say, "Come at me, bro!" And have my unstoppable hammer ready to smash it in the face as it gets closer.
Okay. So are you readying an attack? Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay, awesome. Okay. And the Guardian is up. It charges straight towards the Barbarian and attacks with its horn.
Did you know that unicorn horns are an aphrodisiac?
Oh, really? Mm-hmm. Sorry. It attacks with its... Apparently, it can't attack with its horn. It's going to attack with its hooves.
Ah!
It's probably not very well. I think it... What's your AC now?
Ooh, 18.
What? It's 18?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, sweet. Okay, so it does hit you. Yeah, so it hits you for 13 bludgeoning damage, and I don't think you raged, so you take all of it.
I didn't because I'm out.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's a bummer.
Yes! Okay. And you find the other unicorn runs up behind you.
No!
And attacks you as well. This time with its horn. Let's see. Or once with its hooves and once with its horn.
Stop it. Oh, shit.
Ooh, this will be problematic for you. 9 bludgeoning damage from its hooves, and then it gores you with its horn for 9 piercing damage.
It's fine.
You got a critical, but then it rolled a 1 on damage, so there you go. That's life. Okay, Meridius is up. Or sorry, no, Blaze is up.
I'll go.
I see Cassian just take a big horn to the backside, and I decide
what else is new, am I right?
Yeah, right? I decide I'm going to do the same to the unicorn.
The flank chain, of course.
Yeah, it's a never-ending flank chain, and I think that I'm going to need all of my attacks on this thing to take it down.
Yeah, give it to
it
me.
Looks vicious.
Hit. Miss. Oh, no, hit. Okay, yeah, all 3 hit.
All right. And the sword is on fire, the dagger has no venom.
Yeah, and so this one is definitely a little more spectral in form than the one that's covered in vines, but you can feel that your fire especially seems to be doing a lot of damage to it. Or maybe that's just your imagination, who knows. Mm-hmm. It's still standing, but looks like it's probably not too long for this world. Unfortunately for you, at initiative count 20, another unicorn appears in the trees near where Meridius is. Dun dun dun. Okay. Meridius' turn.
Yeah, so I'm going to use Eldritch Blast.
Okay. On which enemy?
On the big one.
On the big one. Okay. Oh my god, a critical hit. And a regular hit.
What a terrible crit.
Yeah, wow, that's great. It's a rough crit. Your regular one was about as good. And you push it back a couple feet. I guess it would be this way in the process.
Yeah, and then as my bonus action, let's see.
Uh-oh.
I'll walk south, roughly where I started.
Okay.
And then for my bonus action, I will use Far Step.
Far Step? I don't even know what that is.
There you go. I can teleport up to 60 feet to an unoccupied face I can see, and on each of my turns before the spell ends, I can use a bonus action to do it again.
Okay. I assume this is concentration. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So
All right.
I'm gonna move another 60 feet, like east-southeast.
Okay. Like all the way on the bottom of the map, kind of.
Pretty much.
Too far.
Yeah. Down there. Yeah. There you go.
Yeah. Off the map. Yeah. Okay. Got it.
I want to try to get up on top of one of those stone spires.
Okay. I mean, they're just stones. They're not spires.
Okay.
So I mean, you'd be elevated like 4 feet off the ground or something.
Do I think it would make it harder for the unicorns to hit me?
Not particularly.
I wanna get up in a tree then.
Okay. You're up in a tree.
All right, I'm done.
All right. Okay. Cassian is up.
Okay, Cassian is going to charge over to the giant unicorn.
Okay.
And
You provoke an attack of opportunity from the unicorn in the process.
God damn it! Oh well.
It's going to hit you with its horn again.
Stop it! Fuck.
Oh yeah. Another critical hit for 18 piercing damage.
Okay. And then I'm going to try to swing at it with my new sweet hammer.
Go for it. That hits.
Okay, and then so I'm going to use one of my charges on that to do a second 2d6 when I
All right.
do this. So it's this.
So it should just automatically do it when you roll damage. Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh, not great damage.
Damn it. Okay, and then I'm going to do it. Swing
Here's the
again.
thing, though. When you hit it with your hammer, it does damage and then disappears.
God damn it!
Okay, yeah, and it reappears behind Blaze. So as you go to swing again, it's just gone. It's not there anymore.
I'm gonna pick up my battle axe and shield and put that back on.
Okay. All right. Anything else?
I can do my bonus action storm aura and try to blast some shit with lightning.
What's the range on that?
10 feet. So no. Other than maybe lightning around me that's within 10 feet, just to look cool and scary. Tough.
I don't think you get this if you're not raging.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Shoot. Alright, well then, I'm just gonna stand there and be sad.
Okay. All right. The Guardian is up. It's going to attack Blaze. Let's see what we got.
Bring it.
All right. It's going to do 2 hoof smashes. Those will both hit. 25 bludgeoning damage. As it stomps your feet over and over, crushing each and every toe in sequence.
That hurts.
Yeah, it sure does. The unicorn that appeared where the warlock once was finds that its quarry is no longer near it, sprints down towards where the barbarian was, and sort of takes the place of the guardian that was attacking it, but has no more moves this turn. And then the unicorn on the other side of what's his name, Blaze, is going to it's gonna attack you with its horn and its hooves. Both hit. That's a total of 19 damage, 7 bludgeoning and 12 piercing.
Got it. Easy day.
Yeah, no worries. All right, and Blaze is up.
Blaze takes half a second to recover from getting the shit beat out of him by 2 unicorns.
Hey, it happens.
And bonus action is going to use Fighting Spirit, giving myself advantage on weapon attack rolls.
You're a samurai?
Yeah.
I didn't know you were a samurai. That's awesome.
And then it's going to action surge.
Oh my god, so you get to take 4 attacks?
And
all with advantage.
It's going to turn around and stare at this guardian, and sword already on fire, but it's just going to explode with flame again, and coming in with 4 ferocious attacks with advantage on this guardian.
On the big one, right? The guardian?
Yeah, the big boy.
Okay. That hits. 15. Up, and as soon as you hit it, it disappears again.
I still get to blast it with damage, right?
You hit it the first time.
Yeah.
But the other attacks won't connect with it.
Okay, but the first one I still get it for 20.
Yes. Yep. You slice right through it. It rears up, cries in pain, and then poof, disappears in a puff of mist.
Gotcha.
but there's still another unicorn next to you that you can attack.
Okay. So then I'll use my 3 remaining attacks on that potentially.
Yep, and all of those rolls that you did hit.
All right. Lots of damage coming in.
Okay, and that is enough for this unicorn, the spectral one in front of you, to fade away into mist. Once again, reducing the overall amount of mist in the area. It gives a whimpering whinny and fades from sight.
I'm satisfied.
All right. Initiative count 20. Guess what? Another unicorn.
Son of a bitch!
All right. And Meridius is up.
What do you think I'm going to do?
Cling on to dear life in this tree.
Levitate.
I'm going to throw down a couple of Eldritch Blasts.
What?
Okay.
At this main unicorn here.
Okay, that hits. That is
I only want to do
fail.
one blast.
Yeah, so go ahead and do your damage for the first one. Okay, 13 force damage. Okay, you push it back a little bit. Second one, you fall out of the tree. Don't have time to cast Levitate. You're prone on the ground.
Oh my god.
So we'll say you're right there, and you're...
Bonus action time?
What do you want to do for your bonus action? You're going to warp away?
I'm going to warp away.
Okay.
Back up into the tree.
All right, so you're prone when you warp back in the tree, fall right back to the ground.
All right.
Oh, no.
All right, anything else?
Second bonus action?
Nope.
Movement? Stand up?
No.
Am I allowed to do anything else?
No. Casting is up.
Yeah, then I'm done.
Okay, so you said taking a healing potion is a bonus action?
Yes.
Great. All right, so I'm gonna do one of those right quick, better than nothing. Okay.
Genius.
And then I'm gonna swing at the unicorn that's right next to me with my battle axe.
Okay, that'll hit. That will also hit.
Nah.
Okay, that's decent. Yeah, so you're swinging your battle axe at this thing that just ran up to you. It's fresh as a daisy, and it doesn't take kindly to your swings, but is still standing strong. The Guardian is up. It runs around the tree to where the Warlock lays on the ground, and it's gonna stomp him a couple times with its hooves. One of them hits for 25 bludgeoning damage as it stomps your shin. All right. The unicorn that appeared most recently runs into the fray from the area that you came in from. Can't get quite close enough to Blaze to land any hoof hits, but did you know that unicorns have a ranged attack? Just kidding, they don't.
Thank goodness.
Yep, so it'll dash and come in. Now it's in melee range with you. The one that is fighting Cassian goes for a hoof smash and a horn gore.
No!
But they both miss.
Whew!
This one's, getting the feel for fighting you. It's not quite there yet. Blaze is up.
Blaze is going to invoke an opportunity attack by running to the Guardian.
Okay. Does a 16 hit?
Yes.
For 11 piercing damage.
Ooh. All right, so bonus action is going to Second Wind.
Okay.
Heal
Almost
up a
recovering
little bit.
all of that, yeah.
Yep, and then so has made his way over to the Guardian.
Okay.
Unicorn that's trampling over onto the body of Meridius.
Sure.
And is going to go in for 2 flame tongue longsword attacks.
Do it.
With advantage, that one doesn't count. I mean, I guess it does. But
Okay, so the first one misses, second one hits.
all right, then I'm going to use my my luck feat.
You already used it.
I already used it, so I'm not going to use it again, I guess. And I'm going to.
I suppose I don't get to reuse
I
it.
will roll for damage.
Ooh, that's big. Okay. Yep. It didn't even notice you coming up. You're able to get a surprise hit on it. And you can tell some of the vines on it have started to seemingly catch fire. And it's looking like you guys have really started to whittle it down slightly, ever so slightly. It's down to about, 98% of its HP. Okay. Anything else for Blaze? Wait, you got a dagger. You using that?
No, because I used my bonus action to heal.
Oh, that's right. Okay. Meridius.
I would like to stand up.
Okay.
And then I'm going to Eldritch Blast this unicorn twice.
Okay. it will be at disadvantage because you're making a ranged attack within 5 feet of an enemy.
Will the first one be a disadvantage, but the second one not? Because he'll be...
Assuming you hit it and repel it.
Huh?
That will hit. So you hit it for 16 damage and you blast it a couple feet this way. So then your next one will
Well,
will be
hold on.
regular.
I didn't roll damage. It's a 16 to hit.
Oh, sorry. Well, okay. So you hit it and it repelled anyway, so roll damage real quick.
All right.
Okay, and you did 13 force damage. Okay.
Now I'm going to... Oh, you know what I should have done? Should have hexed
Teleported?
it earlier.
Oh.
Well, I imagined crit failing ruined my concentration.
No, you still have concentration. You didn't take any damage.
Oh, all right. All right, well, I'll hit it with my second blast anyway.
Yeah, that'll hit. Okay. Not huge. But yeah, and then you blast another couple feet away from you in the process.
Okay. And then I will walk southwest 40 feet and then warp another 60 feet west.
Okay, so you're like all the way in the corner of this this map.
Yes.
As far away as you could possibly be.
Yep, that's
right. From these guys. Okay, fair enough. All right, Cassian is up.
All right, I'm gonna do my normal battle axe to the unicorn that is trying to kill me with its hooves.
Get it? Those will both hit for sure. Okay. Yeah, you're able to. You're cutting off its legs at this point, or you feel like you are, but it keeps on standing. Although it seems like it's shimmering and fading, like it doesn't have much life left to it.
Cool.
All right.
And can I use one of my... I don't think I actually ended up using the scrolls on Blaze earlier, because I tried to, but it never actually worked, so I still have those, right?
So you used a scroll of Cure Wounds on him,
Just
which
one?
means you have 1 Cure Wounds and 1 Healing Word.
Great.
Of the
I'm
healing
gonna use one of my cure wounds.
So that's a action. You can use Healing Word as a bonus action, though.
Yeah, healing word.
Yeah, so that will be 1d4 plus what did I say? Plus 4. Nice. So you heal 5.
I'll take it. All right, now I'm done.
Okie dokie. Guardian and the unicorns are up. One of these unicorns runs up behind Cassian, and both the unicorns start attacking simultaneously against you. Let's see.
Back at 21.
Okay, so 2 hits.
Shit.
So 11 bludgeoning damage and 12 piercing damage.
Oh.
As these things gang up on you. And then the Guardian itself runs up towards Blaze and starts attacking him as well. 1 hit for 7 bludgeoning damage as he hoofs you right in the jaw.
And Blaze thinking, that's the least amount of damage I've taken today, so
All right.
take it.
And he's up.
So Blaze will again use his fighting spirit as his bonus action. So he has 2 advantage attacks against the Guardian.
1 hits. Okay.
15.
All right. Yeah, your flame sword, cuts through it once again, and there's even more fire going about its vines at this point. And it seems like its powerful neighs are becoming slight. They're weaker and more pitiful.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
Okay.
And then he shouts, "Somebody help me kill this thing!" And then he's done his turn.
I'm
Okay.
trying.
No,
Moradius is up.
Okay, I want to move up northeast.
Okay, so you're coming out of the corner you're in, hiding behind this tree.
Right,
Okay.
after I had advanced into the trees,
Uh-huh.
I'm now charging out.
Of course. A tactical master.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and Eldritch Blast the big unicorn twice.
Okay. That'll hit. Also a hit. Okay. Oh, huge damage.
Boom, boom.
Yeah, that's massive. Yeah, and you push it back. It's reeling from this. It's on its last 4 legs.
Okay, and then I'm going to teleport up into this tree.
Okay. You successfully do
And
so.
I shout, surrender to Dima.
Okay, Cassian is up.
Cassian's going to use the Call Lightning scroll.
Okay. All right, so what area are you trying to affect?
I want to try to hit basically both of the unicorns that are right next to me.
Okay. So in the process of doing so, you will also hit yourself, I believe. I don't know if there's a way to hit both of them without hitting yourself with Call Lightning.
Well, you're resistant to lightning, so you should be fine.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're a bolt demon. Who cares?
Yeah, fuck it, whatever.
Bring it!
Okay. So go ahead and so everyone needs to make a dexterity saving throw, I think. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Oh, unicorns have advantage on saving throws against spells and other magical effects.
Stupid fucking unicorns.
So, and one succeeds, one fails.
So on the failure, then they just take half. Okay.
Yeah, which I think is like 3d8 or something.
3d10.
3d10, oh my.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not bad. Okay, so that is enough to kill the one that you had been attacking, who took the full damage. The other one is, in pretty pristine condition and saved against the spell. Seems hurt, but not too badly by it.
Got it.
Okay, anything else for Cassian?
So that's going to be the whole action, so I can't do another attack, right?
Correct.
Yep. I'm just going to move a little bit out of the way and maybe go south towards Blaze.
Okay, you will trigger an opportunity attack by doing so.
Oh, god damn it!
But it misses.
Oh, thank god. Okay.
Okay, and the Guardian is up. Well, the unicorn will come in first, stepping over the stone and attacking you once again.
Stop it, get away from me.
Hooves and horn. One of which hits for 12 bludgeoning damage.
Oh no.
And then the Guardian comes in to finish the job.
No.
Let's see.
Fuck!
One hits for 13 bludgeoning damage.
Alright, well, I'm down.
Ooh, unconscious. I'm sure that'll be fine.
I'm sure it's fine.
Alright, Blaze is up.
Is throwing the Dima summoning ball as a bonus action?
Yeah, we'll call that a bonus action.
So I'm gonna do two flame longsword attacks against the main Guardian.
Okay. That'll hit. Those will both hit. Okay, ooh, that's big. Alright, it lives.
Alright, that was, two big hits for
massive damage, 34
36 damage.
Or yeah, 36, yeah.
Bonus action, I take the Dima summoning ball out of my
You
pouch.
guys, we don't need this. We don't need to do this.
And he readies it.
What?
Yeah.
So what do you mean readies it? Is he doing something with it or not?
He's going to... Yeah, he gets the feeling that he doesn't need it. He's going to hold on to it.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Yeah. He realizes that Meridius is about to hit... So, hey, no, he throws it on the rock to his left.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Summoning Dima.
No.
Let me see. Dima's in the fight.
Thank you, my goddess. Demoness.
And that's it for Blaze's turn.
Okay. And she'll just have she'll be right up right after you. Since you just summoned her. And she says, "Oh my gosh, what's happening?" And she immediately starts attacking the Guardian with her spear. Her big spear that you collected for her last time. Mm-hmm. Okay, something went wrong with the damage. She does not do 77 damage.
Yes, she does.
Oh, that would be so great. Yes.
I don't know where the 60 damage boost comes from, but that's not real. I clearly did something horribly wrong with her. I see where it's coming from. I don't know why it's adding that, though. So she does about 30 damage to this thing, and you feel, she looks on the ground and sees that Cassian is down for the count, and you feel some healing energy coming into you as she plunges the spear into the Guardian, and you heal for 8 hit points.
Excellent.
So you are prone but not unconscious. And then that was Dima. Moradius.
It's Meridian time.
It's Morbid time.
I'm going to go ahead and use Hex as a bonus action.
On
Dima? On Dima,
yeah.
No, this will give you a little bit of extra damage on the Guardian.
Okay. Yeah, you place a curse on them, you deal an extra 1d6 damage.
Whenever I hit him.
Yeah, and they have disadvantage on ability checks with whatever ability you choose.
Right.
But you do lose concentration on your teleporting ability.
I'm okay with that.
Okay.
You can't teleport while Dima's here. That would be embarrassing.
Okay, great. Okay, yeah, both of those hit. And then add 2d6.
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't matter. You've killed it. That's enough. Okay, well, and you got huge damage anyway. Yeah, so this thing, you blast it back. Tell me how this thing goes.
Dima gets warped in, right? I see that ball come out of Blaze's bag, and I authoritatively shout, "You don't need to do that."
Yeah, I wouldn't if I were you.
And he does it anyway. And as she is materializing on our plane, this red bolt comes out and crackles around the Guardian, followed up by 2 green bolts that just blow the whole unicorn up. And like it's a very ugly. It's a fleshy explosion. There's steam rising off the carcass.
Well, except it fades to mist. But otherwise, yes.
And I say, I can see that I have devil sight.
Impressive. All right, Cassian.
Okay, so there's just the one guy left, right? Well,
are you unconscious?
No, I'm backed
No,
up.
she's prone.
Because
Prone. Prone. Okay.
Dima saved me.
That's right.
So I'm gonna stand up and say thank you, my demoness, and then try to. I'm gonna scoot a little bit out of the way. No, I'm not. I'm gonna stay. Yeah, I'm gonna stay there. Because if I move away, he's just gonna smack me.
You won't do it again.
You won't do it again.
Yeah.
But I don't have anything for my bonus action, so I'll just hang right there.
I mean, you can attack it.
Oh, okay. I thought never mind. I thought standing up
it
was...
takes half of your movement to stand up.
Oh, great. Okay, I'm gonna attack it then with the battle axe twice. Oh, fucking shit.
Critical fail. Okay. So you're like stumbling up and trying to get around this thing, and you just smack the axe against a rock, and lose your grip on it, and it goes tumbling away from you.
Damn it. Okay.
Yeah, that's life. What are you gonna do?
Cry.
Blaze is up.
Blaze is gonna use his fighting spirit one last time, hopefully, and get 2 advantaged longsword attacks against the last remaining, as far as he can see, since he doesn't have demon sight.
Devil sight. Or devil eyes.
Sight,
What's it called?
And he's gonna get it in twice.
Okay. That'll hit.
And then 2 damages coming right up. Oh my goodness.
Oh, that's big damage. And hang on, let me check.
38.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's enough. And this one, whether it's because the master faded away or because you just had a really good hit, you'll never really know.
It's a really good hit.
Yeah. But the battlefield goes silent, and you can see at this point the mist is like entirely faded now.
The mist is fading, everyone.
And Dima looks around at all of you, and she looks at Blaze and Cassian in particular, and is like, "What happened to you two?"
These unicorns fucked us up.
Okay, well, and she's like looking around. She's like, "I think that's the last of them." And she looks really tired too, not from this fight, but from whatever fight you probably just pulled her from. And she's like, "Well, I guess I'm glad you called me in because you two aren't looking so hot."
No,
you are.
We are not.
and she just kind of gives you like, "Oh, stop." But it's clear that she really does not want you to continue. It makes her uncomfortable. And she beckons for Meridius to come down from his perch.
Which he does.
Just, "Hello, Meridius. It's been a long time."
Hello.
He's like shyly like looking at his feet. Hey. All right. So what's going on here? Where are we at, Meridius?
We tried to recruit that unicorn for you, but it attacked us, so I killed it instead.
I don't think it was the unicorn we were trying to recruit, Meridius.
You weren't very specific.
I was asking for a demon. I think that was a little more specific. Unicorns are celestials, and she kind of gives you like a knowing look.
He pulls out his book and writes that down.
She's impressed by your resilience and agile learning.
Yeah, Moradius is one of those dudes that you like. He can take a lot of shit talking, and he just stands there.
It just bounces right off.
Yeah.
Okay.
You don't know if he's just bottling all that up or if he doesn't understand it. But
Sure.
pretty resilient guy.
Okay. So Dima continues to look around, and she sees the big sword sticking out of the ground, like maybe a couple 100 feet away at this point. She's like, "What's that?"
Cassian just like shrugs and is still trying to catch his breath.
You can have that. I don't really use swords.
Okay. Well, I'm curious. I'm gonna go check it out.
I'll go with you.
Do I detect anything unusual with my devil's sight?
No, there's no darkness around, so it doesn't, you don't find that your devil sight really gets you anywhere here. Okay. You find yourselves approaching the base of this ginormous sword, which, the closer you get, the less like Narsil it appears.
Any wolves?
None that you can see.
Even with his devil sight?
Yeah. As you approach the ginormous sword stabbed into the ground, you see a demon sitting at the place where it meets the earth. She's a slender, white-skinned creature, and you realize that she's actually a D-man. A light D-man, in fact. She looks at you as you approach her, but does not react in any other way. And as you approach, Moradius can tell, like, whatever the method is that he was using to detect, it's going off like crazy. Like,
he keeps that to himself.
Sure. Dima seems to already be aware that this is the person that she was looking for.
Is this the person that we were trying to find?
Hey, Cassian, why don't you just sit down on that rock over there and take it easy for a second?
Okay, yes, I will.
Yeah.
Let me take a short rest.
And as you approach, again, you see it's this, it's a female D-man. She looks kind of like Dima now that you're getting closer to her, which is to say she's smoking hot. You might be able to tell from the token, but I'll go ahead and I'll post a picture in the Discord, which is one that I just found online, of course. But.
Moradius says, "Mid."
Of course he does. So she looks at you expectantly, wondering if you're going to kill her or what. And Dima looks to I can't even remember, Moradius, and says, "All right, well, this is your mission, Moradius. Time to finish it."
I sheathe my sword and dagger.
A lot of pressure. What the fuck am I supposed to do?
Your mission was to recruit her.
Oh, all right. You want to join up?
She raises an eyebrow and says, "Who are you?"
Moradius.
And why did you come here to my island?
I look at Dima.
Dima sighs, and she seems a little disappointed, but not super duper surprised that a man like Moradius would fall apart trying to talk to a woman. And she turns to the group and says, "Everyone, I'd like you to meet Rana. This is my grandmother."
Hi, Rana.
Grandma.
Yeah, and you're looking at this demon lady, and you've seen some gilfs in your time, but
this takes the cake.
Yeah, this takes the cake for sure. But again, the resemblance to Dima is certainly uncanny, and you can understand, looking at her, like it checks out. This makes sense. So Dima turns to the three of you and says, I spoke before about my mother and her role in the hierarchy of hell, and my grandmother Rana is the one that she ousted in order to take control and gain the position she has now. So now that we needed help, and I was hoping, and she turns over to Rana, that you would lend us your aid. My father died, and we're trying to change things in hell, trying to make them better, at least for us, and we need someone's help, your help, in order to stop the incursion of my mother and her allies and everyone else around. we need security in your. She looks over to Cassian and Blaze and how badly hurt they were by the summons that Rana has been thrusting upon them for the last half a day or so. Says, I think your magic can really help us to tip the scales.
For sure.
Rana just looks defeated and sighs and just look like she doesn't know what else to do. Her island has been compromised at this point anyway, and whatever solitude and safety she had in the human world seems to be evaporating at this point. So she stands up and touches the sword, which starts shrinking to like a regular sword size, and with it the island that you're all on starts to sort of disappear around you.
Is this Dima's grandmother on her father's side or mother's side?
Unclear.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, at least you, maybe, if you up your relationship value with Dima, maybe she'll have revealed that to you at some point.
I'm always trying to do that.
Yeah, it hasn't really worked yet, though.
All right, new tactics coming in hot next week.
Yeah, great.
Yeah, Morbius wants, or Meridius wants to neg her.
All right, let's get some of that now. Let's hear it.
Yeah. Oh, well, we talked about how doing checks works. I should just be able to make a charisma roll, and that should be good enough.
Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah, let's get
I don't need to come up with a good neg right here on the spot.
Sure. So let's get what do you want to call that? Persuade or charisma? What do you want?
I think just straight charisma.
Okay, straight riz, as the kids say.
Yeah.
All right, let's see it. Ooh, so that's an 11.
Nice sword makes your hands look fat.
Oh, so you're negging Rana, not Dima.
Yeah.
Rana, as soon as you open your mouth, she just it turns away and starts ignoring you.
Right now.
Gasps. How could you do that? How could you say that?
Yeah. And
I read about it.
Dima comes over to Morabius or Moradius. No one can eat your name right now. And it's too many syllables. She kind of pats you on the shoulder and says, great job. And she pats you once, twice, and as soon as she hits you the third time, you find you're back in the tavern in Skesia.
Oh man, banished.
Just him or all three of us?
Just him.
Okay.
And
job well done.
Not very nice.
Uh-huh.
I'm like, where did Morpheus go?
And again, the island is sort of fading from existence at this point as Rana puts the now normal-sized massive sword in a sheath. And Dima beckons for everyone to come close and join hands with her. And as she does, you all go back to hell.
Whew.
And find Rin dead. No. Yeah. You see that Rin is standing atop a pile of corpses. He's breathing a little hard, but he's glad to see that everyone's back, including a new face, Rana the Conjurer. And Dima seems pretty satisfied with this. She goes, "All right. I'm sure you spent every second of your outing well. There wasn't a single wasted moment because it could have spelled doom for me and Rin if you hadn't." And she kind of looks at you.
Cassian panics.
Blaze is silent, obviously.
And she goes,
And then he bursts out. He can't hold it in. He's like, "We had a cheeseburger contest. I'm so sorry."
And she smiles and shakes her head a little, and she says, "Well, all's well that ends well." And I think we're getting close now to the end game. And then she turns to the camera and says, "See what happens next time on Demons of Downtime," or whatever. All right, and that's it.
Nice.
Excellent.
Whew.